Okay, I'm at the base of this wall here in Minneapolis. Same deal as in St. Paul. My last video, we were looking at a wall similar in St. Paul. It fortifies the city from the river Mississippi. These were twin star cities with fortified walls barricading the city along the Mississippi River. And what I've noticed here in this little section is just some strange artifacts kind of popping up here and there. And I find it interesting that I find them in places like at the base of these. Well, this is a melted wall. This is a melted fortified wall. It continues on. These walls are just enormous. They just rise up and tear us up, and it's intact up there, still with its cement rendering intact. This is the original wall up here. This is the original with this original cement rendering on it. It's not a new wall. The melted wall up here. We've seen this before already up there. We've been up there, but down here I was noticing. I was starting to pull up like little artifacts, and there's lots of these glass spherical things everywhere. They're just pieces of brick. I have some bricks that are at home that are half brick and half this stuff. So this stuff for sure is brick, and it's everywhere. These little glassy spherical things, and it's just brick that is melted down into this material. Here's another one, and sometimes they're glassy, but it is brick. I have a brick that's half brick and half this stuff at home. You might find another one here, like this one kind of has, you can see it has a lot of the aggregate still in it, but yeah, it's just brick. So you see the aggregate in there? And it's everywhere. And there's little artifacts like this, like little metal things, and this is old roads. This is from the event. This is all tossed up in the rubble. No reason for that. See these little glass spherules here. See these little glass spherules, little glassy. And they're brick. There's just chunks of brick aggregate, and I have a pile of them there. They're everywhere. But enough with that. I'm finding little things like, well, this stuff here is all what you would date back to turn of the century antique artifacts. And I don't know how this stuff gets tossed. As you see, the brick here has turned into the same green limestone rubble. The brick and it was a regular brick. Oops, sorry there. Excuse me. Even enough. Okay, you good? Oh, and look at there, we have some of the glass spheral happening inside of the brick. Inside of the brick, see that glassy stuff? The same stuff here, the same glassy spheral stuff here, the same glassy surface stuff. It has this, sometimes it's glassy, sometimes it's more porous like that. Here it is in the brick, the source of why this stuff is all around me right now. The reason why all this stuff is around me is because it's all brick. It's all brick. It's right here. It's a part of it. You can see it's a part of it. It's fused in with it. See? So here's another one. I'll take this for my collection. I have my scooter with me with a little basket on it. So, just for this reason, I just made that unit. Just put it together. So, and there's masonry materials. See, this is like an asphalt looking stuff, but it's an aggregate. It could have been anything. But here's the evidence right there for that brown glassy spherical stuff I'm finding everywhere. And here it is, fused in. You can see it's a part of it. The bricks were turning into this stuff. That's why this stuff is everywhere. It is literally everywhere. Okay, at the base of this huge wall. So sorry about the focus. You can see the bricks in the wall still. If you really focus in and look at them, they're still following their courses. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna take this brick with me. See them? See the courses here? They run their course. Looks like an American bond, likely. And the walls continue on all the way up there. But so this is all fancy, rounded glass bottles too. I don't know. That's not a normal bottle. The angles of these curves are fancy bottles. Antique stuff, what they consider antique. Here's a white ceramic. What's that? It's got a burn mark in it too. It's got a burn mark. I gotta take my hand off the shot. If my hand's in the shot, it won't focus. But if my hand's out of the shot, then it will focus. So it's got some damage in the ceramic right there. Actually, some damage. You don't see that often, but see, it's a white ceramic. Well, you could have seen if my hand wasn't in the shot. Oh, my pinky, even that finger, I swear. Okay, anywho. You see, that's a fine ceramic. Okay, there you go. that's all you find is the finest materials. That's all they were using. These people were surrounded by the finest of crystal glass works, and some of the finest glass blowing, and ceramics and masonry materials. Very high quality people. That's what I can take from what I find in the rubble. So here's some examples, and now I'm gonna get the shovel over here. I can show you this stuff. So we come over around. So this is this way. You have the wall going all the way up. Okay, and there's more of them. They just terrace up these huge walls, and they go all the way down along the river. And there's bricks on the floor here, and you see that brick has turned. It's done a few things. It's showing us that this limestone is the red brick. And this was a red brick. You can see it's still kind of yellow and red right there a little bit, but all this material is this color. Is all the same. It's all the same material. It's all brick. The gray stuff, brown spherical stuff I'm finding everywhere. That's brick. It's all. So this is all. So we have sourced all of this material pretty much. We know what all the brown stuff is, and we know what the gray. It's all the same stuff. It's all from the brick. So now we can take that, all this limestone. We've seen this 1,000 times. I have 100 videos showing this stuff in transition mode, from brick to this stuff, half brick this stuff, and you're not kidding, baby. See, this glass spherical stuff is everywhere, and it's all just melted. Wow, melted bricks. This glassy spherical stuff. Here's one that's more red still. This red, brown, glassy stuff. It's all. I mean, now we've sourced. We know its source. It's the brick. There's a brick right there with showing both. That is turned into limestone pretty much, and it's also has that glassy stuff in it. And then here's a red brick with a little slug. So here's a red brick, and I'm finding like little things like this tossed up in the rubble that the label looks burnt on it. It had a paper label on here, see? I was trying to read what it had, but I couldn't read it. It's all burnt. It's been burnt on and singed like right to it. The bottom label's been like singed to it. So I can't tell, and it's rusting too now. But it's just starting to rust. It still has a lot of it. See how it has paint inside still? It's still very strong. I can hold. It was a good metal. Their stuff doesn't rust. It takes forever for the stuff to rust. But anywho, I'm gonna dig around a little bit. Maybe I'll toss something up. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But if I do, got my little shovel here. My little bag shovel fits in the bag. For the love of God, I didn't even start digging yet. Watch this. I came over here with the shovel, eh? I'm about to start digging. I'm thinking, I want more of this finer stuff, not the coarse stuff up here. You want to dig in the finer stuff, this finer loose stuff. The stuff that got tossed up and the stuff is falling over it. That's why I wanted to start digging here. I'm finding this type of neat masonry stuff, masonry materials. That's a pebblecrete, just melted down into a crete. Brick melted down into a crete. But then look at this. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, for cute. Oh, for darling. Look at it sitting there. Oh, for darling. Another one. Are you fucking kidding me? These teapots. These pretty little teapots. And these people are so fancy. Give me a fucking break. I knew this would be a good spot. And it's in perfect shape. Damn near. This will come off. Yeah. That's on the surface. This will come off. Fucking A. Yeah, fucking A. Give me a break. No stamp on it even. This is so, yeah, that's old fucking world, baby. They're fancy teapots. Look at this little thing. And look at this. There's more back there. There's more shit back there. Those are bugs. Okie dokie. Don't give me a break. Sorry, bug. I'll blow you off. This will come off. This will come right off. Fine ceramic. There's bugs inside of it. Get out. Okay. There's bugs inside of it. Okay. Is he out of there? You kidding me? Why is it all fancy stuff? Why is it all fancy? And why are there such high quality people in the 1800s if that's what they want to say? Because that's what they would say. This is 1800s stuff. You know, no, come here. Why toss it in the rubble on the base of the wall then? It's as if a huge wave came through here. The river may have, maybe the river flooded out as well during the event. We know it was in flood conditions. I showed you that. Where the water line was. What's all the noise back here? You kidding me? Didn't even start digging yet. You know. Where do you even begin? I mean, where do you even begin? This is probably a piece of ceramic, something that blew out. I don't know. But that's what I'm talking about. Is this type of stuff is not. This doesn't make any sense. It does when you think of an X Factor event, but I mean, when you're thinking about what they tell us, this should not just be there like that. Because this is not just a one-time thing. I'm finding this type of stuff everywhere, in places like this. Fancy little teapot. Okay, are you kidding me? Give me a break. This is ridiculous. This is so obvious. Something happened to a way more advanced, fancy, high-quality people who had high-quality materials around them and fancy equipment, and you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding, baby. Here's my shovel. The walls are enormous. You see the bricks are cooked in the limestone. Look at this though. This is original. The melted wall down here is melted right into it on the side over there. And there's some damage on this one. Oops, sorry. Almost just blew my phone up. This wall, where is it? Oh, we can't see from here. Well, I've shown you before. Here's the corner of a brick turned into limestone. All these are bricks. The limestone. These bricks have come down off the wall. Oh, okay. There's something glass up there. What is that? This stuff. Look at this. Ceramics right here. Ceramics. This is a good spot. This will be a good spot to dig. It's nice and loose here and more soily. That's where you have stuff tossed up in like this. Everything made of fine ceramics. This is porcelain, and you can see through it. Yeah, you can see through it. That's how pure it is. That's some of the purest stuff. Here's more of the glass spherules right here. These glass spherules, they're all just bricks. We saw what they are. We saw what these are, baby. They're everywhere. Look at these things. Are everywhere. They're just bricks from the wall. That's why they're everywhere. They came off of this. It's not that easy. Here they are. They're bricks turning into limestone. Masonry materials. You know what masonry is? Look. And here's masonry. That is a masonry material. The flat surface. Okay. Piece of concrete. This is a fine ceramic. They're surrounded by the finest of fine materials. Everything that they had was made of porcelain, ceramics, masonry materials of buildings, and you ain't kidding, baby. Are you kidding me? These glass spherules. These little glass spherules. Look at this one. Look at this one. This one's gray or greenish, kind of green spherule. I haven't seen one like that because it has this algae on it. You know. Here, eh? Am I boring you? I probably lost most of you. You're thinking, you're just digging around. Yeah, you know. These are masonry materials. This is Pebblecrete. It's a good spot to dig. It's a little coarse right here, though. A little coarse in here, but right here, this soily spot. Yeah, see, I see stuff pop. Look at this. So you have your vine right here, right? You have a vine right here. No, this is metal. This is not a vine. We could have easily missed that, eh? That's a metal cord. Metal cord. And why is that there? Why is there, human stuff up here by this supposed to be natural wall? It's supposed to be an ancient wall. This is supposed to be a natural embankment to the river. And they say the river was all the way up there. Bullshit. The river's constructed. And I know it is. I'm right here next to it. Here's more glass. This is all old world stuff, baby. This is all their fine crystal glass. It's all crystal glass. And masonry materials. This is masonry. This is concrete. This is flat surface here. What is that doing here? There's a brick underneath it. Fucking brick. No, it's a brick with mortar. It's turned to this concrete-y stuff. This is another brick. Here's another one. Here's a. Oh, I thought that was something there. Okay. Hey whiz. And it's tossed way up here on the top of this stuff. Coming up, but there's something going. Oh, there's metal up in there too. There's a metal thing up in the natural wall. In the natural wall, there's a metal sticking out of it. Okay. This is supposed to be natural. This side of it, this is supposed to be all natural here. What they tell us. I gotta keep my eye on the scooter. It's right there. I brought it inside this time. So fine porcelain. You can see it's translucent. Where it's chipped, you can see through it. But up there, there's a huge like glass beaker or something. Yeah, it is a glass. Son of a bitch. Look how big that. It's a big glass beaker right there. Fancy one too. Tool marks on it. Son of a bitch. I need that. I gotta knock it down. There's more. There's just all types of teapots and stuff. There's teapots everywhere up here. Just chips of them. I can see chips of parts of ceramics in the wall. Oh my goodness. It just makes you think, how does this stuff just get tossed up in the wall like that? It's just ridiculous. These artifacts are just loose in the walls, and there's a wall just up the road up here we were looking at. We were pulling stuff out of the wall, bottles and stuff. Remember that? Some of you may remember that. We were pulling bottles out of the wall. What is this? What is this, a diamond? It's some glass. And it looks like it's been melted. That's just so damaged. But you can see it was glass. Maybe you can't with my hand in the shot. It's so picky. Let's see here. That was glass. Now it's like almost like in quart sized. Still feels like glass. Yeah, right in here. I want that beaker. How did I get that down? What is that? And there's something over there. There's like a teapot. Oh, there's just a ton of them. They're all out of reach though. They're up in there. And it's so steep right here. I can't climb in there. See the bricks over here. And up there. And these walls just keep going up and up and up. And the artifacts are just stuffed everywhere. And here you see this glass window panes. This is window pane glass. What is this doing way out here? What would this be doing way out here if these weren't buildings? If these weren't structures? There's no reason for this to be way up here. And this is not just here. This is everywhere in the city. Look at this melted piece. Look at this melted piece. Oh, there's some cool ones here. Another spheral. So I got a green one and I got a brown one now. All the same glassy, just brick spirals. Oh, sorry there. Knocked you off. At least I didn't smash you. And they're everywhere. You know, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of signs for like a good dig site though. I thought this would have been a better dig, but it's not really. Usually you'll see more ceramics sticking out. You know, I just don't see anything. I mean, oh, here's some more fancy glass with a fancy. Yep, everything's got to be fancy. It's got like, it's like dodecagonal fucking glasses and all this fancy. There's some glass stuff in here. You'll see more of those chips like in this loose stuff like this. And yeah, maybe this is a good spot. There is some glassy stuff in here and some metal. See, this is metal too. Oh, this is, yep, this is, oh, this is a terracotta pipe. Piece of a terracotta pipe. See, with a little millipede there. And my hand's in the shot. There we go. The millipede. He ain't too happy. But that's that. Yeah, there's some glassy stuff in here. See it, and it's fancy stuff too. I can see the glass where. Oh man. Okay. I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but yeah, this might be a good spot. I'm gonna get the shovel. You gotta kind of look up in here. Look at what's this. What's this? Oh, I thought it was metal. It's ceramic. Wow. Stuff melted like right. That's weird. Huh. Let me get the shovel. Okay, immediately I tripped over the stone, and then these were right underneath it. And some more fancy porcelain, beautiful porcelain. See here with this fanciness on it here. And hang on a minute. Just focus. There we go. More fancy porcelain. Another fancy bottle with a fancy bottom. See, the bottom of it was fancy and tooling marks on it and such. It's crystal glass. You can hear it. So this might be actually a decent spot. You kind of. Yeah, there's some glassy stuff in there coming out. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, there is glass and stuff in here. Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry, I don't know. There is kind of some stuff. A lot of this stuff is this is metal. This is metal. Something metal right there. More metal, yeah. I don't know. Might not be the best dig site, but there's some glassy stuff coming up, but I'm not sure how far I have to dig to start finding stuff. I see red bricks in here, pieces of red brick. But not much for digging here. I mean, but then again, you say I found that teapot just now, so I don't know. But yeah, there's not much for digging here. I mean, it's more fancy glass just sitting here on the stone. See the texture of it. Everything's fancy. These people. Oh, there's some more. Another machine topped mason jar. It's gotta be blue. It's gotta be fancy with the blue colors. All these beautiful colored crystal glass. And that's what they were surrounded by. So I thought I'd just kind of stop by and show you. But this is not going to be. I can't do this one-handed right here. This is not good enough. There are some spots I could do this one-handed easily. See if we find anything at the sites around the corner. There's some strange material. Kind of flaky, and this came up. Had more of it. No, that's something glass. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. I'm just kind of looking. But yeah, okay. Yeah. These are enormous walls, my goodness. And the river's beyond, just right there, down the drive. I'm just still kind of looking around. No, we'll go up around the corner. But then again, I pull up a branch, and here's what I find. Watch this. Teapots. What the fancy teapots? Hang on a moment. Yeah, that's fancy china. That's fancy china. That's somebody's dinner plate. Oh, look at this. Hang on. For the love of God, everything. Oh, look at the fruit and flowers are flying everywhere. Look at the colors too. They are stark. Oh my God. It doesn't scratch either. This stuff doesn't scratch. My goodness gracious. Oh, for the love of Pete's sake. Hang on a moment. Then you look over here. Look what's sitting here. Another teapot. The actual pot. Another fancy. Are you kidding me? Why are people fancy? Why? How? No, these are the ruins of the fancy people. This is the ruins of a fancy way more high quality than we are. There's glass here. This is the spot to dig right in this little mound. Whatever this little mound is here. Maybe that's weird. This is white ceramics. With that gold stuff on it. I'll have to show you this later. This stuff has this gold stuff on it. This glaze is like a gold glaze. There's a gold shimmer to it. I think it's real gold. Let's see what this guy carefully. Okay, he's broken. But still, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at it. Look at this. Give me a break. Give me a break. It's glass panes back here. You know. What do I do? Do I dig here? I mean, this is coming with me. This is coming with me. This is coming with me. For the love of Pete's sake. If you ain't for darn tootin', this is ridiculous. You're thinking, pants. You're finding this little. This is crazy to me. It just makes it so clear and so obvious that, yes. I mean, come on. This has that same gold shimmer. The glaze on these had this. See how it doesn't scratch behind the soot. It's just perfect behind there, and it has this gold shimmer. I'll have to show you on a better camera. There's a brick. Turned to limestone, but you can see it was a brick. Turned to that yellow gray limestone, green with the algae on it. But that's beautiful. The colors are so stark, and the detail. Are you kidding me? Why the finest china out here in the rubble? And why aren't we this fancy today? Why can't we have this stuff around us like these people did? Because this is all they had around them. This is all they had around them, the finest of the finest materials. We don't. We have plastic around us today. You know, lots of plastic and cardboard and styrofoam and stuff. Yeah, there's little pieces everywhere. It's so just not. More fancy glass bottles here. I just found next to my stuff I had laying here. Another with fancy little designs on it, and I just found a gem. There's more stuff right here. Just found a gem. See the little mushrooms. No, we've been to a cave over here in this structure, in this wall. There was a brewery, and they say that they were brewery caves. I'm not sure about that. But look what I just found from Ham's Brewery. This is a porcelain stopper. A porcelain. It's made of porcelain. It has metal in it too. Ham, St. Paul. With what's this on it here? Hang on, I gotta put this down so you can see. I didn't wipe it the best. Wait, hang on. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to rub it off. I think it's a stamp. Oh my god! So this has got to be from, yeah. Ham's Brewery is here in St. Paul. It's a lion. It's like a lion with wings or something. I don't know. It's like a lion with wings. Ham, St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a lion. It's like a lion with wings or something. I don't know. It's like a lion with wings. I don't know if you can see. It's like a lion with wings. Ham, St. Paul, Minnesota. It's porcelain. Finest materials. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a gem right there. That may be worth something, actually, around here. Because there's a couple of museums. It was under the tree. There's more stuff under there. There's metal. Look at this metal stuff. Look at this. Oh, that's a rock. That's a rock brick. But there is metal up here. I just saw some, like, for sure I did. Oh, right here. What's this? Oh, a ring. I don't know how that would get up here either. That's weird. I don't know. I don't want to disturb too many bugs or anything. I don't know. I don't see anything more. But that was just sitting right here. I didn't even see it. I put my stuff down right next to it. And then there's more terracotta piping. It had a label. It had a name with fancy letters. See the fancy H right here, and it had a company. I forget. I can't quite. I see a G as a fancy G as well, but I can't read. There's a terracotta pipe. Masonry materials underneath all this stuff. I see like little bits of ceramics up there. I don't know. It might be worth digging at the bottom of this too. I don't know. But anywho, you see these mushrooms here. And lots of mushrooms in these buildings. And you missed the moment where Pants just washed out right here on the branch, stepping down. Washed some stuff on the nice wet. I'll be taking some of that home with me in my shoes. That's all right. Yeah, took a wash right there, eh? Landing right on my bum, right here. Ass was right here seated, baby. Ass was right here seated. A little slippage there. But that's okay, no big deal. No big deal. Big wall, and we're gonna go around the corner quick.